All right. So for those who tune into this video, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on what time you are logging on. My name is Mr. Vince Tucker, and I will be your instructor for this summer session. So I wanted to just go through a few of the emails that I've sent to you guys already. So the first one is the greetings, just letting you know what type of class this is. It's an online class. So there are no set times that we're going to meet at all. I will have office hours that I will send out to you that you can log on through Zoom to meet with me live, or if you have some times that meets your schedule better than what I've offered, then we can discuss those as well. But as far as meeting at an appointed time weekly, that's not the case for this class. This is the type of class that you will do on your own time, and you'll be able to navigate your assignments and the course content based upon your own scheduling. And so you just have to make sure you get it done by the due dates, and we'll talk about those due dates in a second. All right. So the next email I sent out was this optional meeting if you decided to, log on, just in case anybody had any questions that they wanted to talk to me about live, and this was the moment to be able to do that. The next email that I sent to you guys, let me make sure this is sharing properly real quick. Yes. Next email that I sent out to you guys was about the computer component that we will use through this course. And notice that, and I meant to mention this earlier, any emails that I send out to the class will always be archived in your Blackboard announcements. So notice when I logged on, I went into Blackboard and I went to the Blackboard announcements. That's where these emails are located. Anything that I send to the class, once again, class-wide will be archived in your class on your Blackboard announcements. So you can reference these emails if you didn't get them or you didn't see them in your Blackboard announcements. So here we're talking about how we will be using Alex, which is the computer component to this class. That's where all of your assignments, all of your tests, anything that we do that calls for a grade will be done through Alex. Even your final exam will be done through Alex. So notice here, cannot pass the class without access to Alex. So you will do that through Blackboard. You should not have to pay. It should be something that you can log on through Blackboard, and I'll show you that link in a second. All your assignments and tests will be generated through Alex, like I just mentioned. Your participation or activity will confirm. Here's somebody logging on. Your excuse me. But your participation and your attendance will be, well, let me say it like this. Somebody logged in through me off, and my sneeze threw me off. But your attendance will be solidified through your activity. So make sure you are attending, and not attending, but participating in Alex weekly. Once again, I'm not looking for daily participation in your Alex, but I am looking for weekly participation, so that will solidify you attending the class. If you're having any issues with anything, make sure you email me, communicate to me, and I'll most definitely address those accordingly. When it comes to your homework, you should have an unlimited amount of attempts to get the best grade possible. With that, you should be looking for, and I think Alex has it set for 85 to 100. I think that's where the cutoff is, so you can move on to the next assignment. 75 is normally what I'm looking for, but in order to progress forward, I believe it's 85, but checking Alex to be sure. Any reviews that are posted, any test reviews, they're not mandatory. They're just for your benefit. If you score 85 or better on them, I can't add 5 points to that respective test. When it comes to your tests themselves, you get 2 attempts to get the best grade possible. And you can do those without proctoring. In other words, without me looking at you. You have access right now to all of your homeworks and all of your tests. And any test that you take, scratch work, I am looking for scratch work for any test that you take. All right, homework, you don't have to send me scratch work for, but I am looking for scratch work from your test. So you can just take a picture with your phone or scan it, whatever way you want to, and just whatever way you want to copy that, and then you can just email it to me. All right, questions on Alex specifics, this one right here. All right. The next email that I sent out, so for those who are just joining, I mentioned that all of the emails that I sent to you just walking through them. And any email that I send out to the class will be archived in your Blackboard announcements. So you will always be able to find any email sent to the class in your Blackboard announcements. But I will email them to you and put them in your Blackboard announcements. So you always have those two places that you can find communications from me. All right. So as I mentioned, we do not meet regularly and let me see, hold on. Did I put that in my yeah, I did mention this on your announcements. Okay. So we do not meet at all. You can come to my office hours, but this class is not set up for us to meet. But I do have videos of me talking about the content for each one of the sections. So here's chapter 4 and the topics, chapter 10, chapter 11, 12. Let me see. So yeah, so you see the instructions there. This video I was talking about, it was for another class, but the topic that you guys need starts at 3250. And so in 13, 14, 15, and 18. All right. Okay. And so those are your videos, and it's just me talking about it. You see me writing it out on your notes and everything like that. So feel free to look at those at your leisure. If not, feel free to do your thing and handle the course accordingly. Now your syllabus is right here, right under your announcements. If you were to click on it, it should open up right here. Yep. I don't know why this says math. I couldn't get that off, but notice that it's not even saved as math. I mean, not math, but 251 calculus. I'm not sure why it says calculus right here. But it's not saved as that. I don't even know where you got it from. But anyway, this is your syllabus and it has all your topics up here. With all the chapters, chapter 4, 10, just like I finished mentioning with your videos. All right. And then to get access to all of your assignments, you will click on this link right here. It says Alex Access. Click on Alex Access again. All right, and it should open up for you. I see that we got 10 people registered already, so that's great. And so this is just a flow chart. See your progress. This is your book. I believe you do have access to it if you want to click on it and everything. And if you go to your assignments, you guys shouldn't see that one, but it's just start right here, 4, 1 through 4, 5, 4, 6, and it labels out what your homework are. And then for each chapter, you see a test for each chapter. I broke them up per chapter, it's not broken up the same way the homework. So if you were to go back, notice how the homework is 4, 1 to 4, 5. This one says 4, 6, 4, 7. Then it includes parts of chapter 10. So I didn't mess with how the shell of the homework was created, but the way the tests are set up, it's all of chapter 4, all of chapter 10. This one, because both of them had, a few from each section, each chapter, put those two together and so on. So you see everything's labeled out and you can practice accordingly. All right. And so what you should not be able to see, you should be able to see your final exam review, but not the final exam. But yep, as we get closer and closer to the end of the semester, then we'll talk more and more about the final exam. I'll send you emails out on how we're going to handle it. It will be done through Zoom. You will get 2 hours to take your final exam. And then I also give you an opportunity to let's say if you score less than a C, to bring that grade up, and that we'll talk more about that as well. All right, and then you have a final exam review right here, so you can practice on it if you like. Let me see that I put. No, okay. So now don't forget, like I mentioned, for each test, you get 2 attempts, and the way that this is set up, they call. Let me see, is it called quick attempts? Quick retake. So the way these are set up for your tests, you get 2 attempts, and then you can do a quick retake in order to get to retake the incorrect problem. So if you already got them right, you don't have to worry about those. So you get a chance at you get another shot at the ones you got incorrect. And so that's the way the tests are set up, and it will take the best score. All right, let's see anything else I need to. Oh, so questions on anything. Oh, notice also the due date is 6/21. That's the last date in NSU for this course. So that's why everything is set to 6/21. So it is on you how you navigate that. I'm not making you say, that anything has to be done before the end of this week. Everything needs to be done by 6/21. So the best practice is to continually knock out this stuff, progressively throughout the weeks and not wait until 6/19 in order to get started on work, right? But I'll just let you know I left room for you to navigate whatever way you please, as long as everything gets done by 6/21. That week of 6/21 is when we will do the final exam. And let's see, that is a Friday. Yep, that's a Friday. So that week of 6/17 to 21, we'll be doing the final exam. And I'll give you 3 or 4 options in which you can choose from in order to take your final exam and what day you want to take it and whatever. So that will be there. Like I said, I'll give you more information about that as we get closer to it. But just know that week, 6/17 to 21, that will be your final exam week. And we'll knock out our final exam then. I think that's all I have. I just wanted to give you guys an opportunity to ask questions live if you had them. Did anybody have any questions before we close out? Anybody?
So, hi, it's Isaiah. So you said like everything is due by the 21st of June, even the
Yes.
test?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep. And so just hopefully, if anyone's a professional procrastinator that doesn't mess them up. But yeah, basically is that you got from now until 6/21 to get everything done. So truth be told, and like I said, I need to see some kind of activity so that if I need to report who's been active or who's been attending, then I can say this person has been doing such and such. But I don't need like all of chapter 4 to be done by the end of the week. I just need to see that you're active in Alex as we progressing throughout this summer session.
Okay.
Anything else? Anybody else before I'll let you go. Just like I said, I just want to give you guys the opportunity to ask questions. And then of course my door is always open. You can always email me. You can always set up a time to meet even before I send out the office hours, if you want to discuss some things. But yep, that's it. That's all I got to it. You got your lectures, you have your assignments, or you have a homework and test to do. And then, like I said, at the end, we'll do a final exam. And yeah, that's it. That's it. All right. So you guys are good. I'm good. You guys have a great one. Be safe. I see you unmute. You have a question?
I was just telling you have a good one.
Okay, appreciate it. You have a good one as well. And I'll talk to you guys soon. See you around. All right.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Hey, you should do the same.